NBC 10 breaking news.
It was really scary and just a horrible thing to hear somebody screaming for help.
A home demolished, a neighbor rescued, and a driver trapped underneath the rubble. NBC 10 is following breaking news from this scene in South Jersey. A home practically ripped in two after a dump truck slammed right through it. And this is video you'll only see on NBC 10. It is from the dash cam of that dump truck as it goes out of control there. And then in a moment, right here, you will see it crashing into the home. It was veering off the road, nearly hitting another truck, driving through multiple lawns, and eventually crashing into that house. Again, exclusive video you'll see only here on NBC 10 of that truck crashing into that home, and then it collapsed afterwards. Thank you for joining us on NBC 10 News at 6. I'm Jacqueline London.
And I'm Fred Shropshire. NBC 10 has been following this story since it first broke earlier this afternoon. Tonight, we know someone inside the home and the truck have both been rescued and both are alive. Emergency officials telling us the home is also on the verge of fully collapsing.
NBC 10's Aaron Baskerville starts part of our team coverage on this scene in Woodbury Heights, Gloucester County, joining us live with the very latest information. Aaron.
Yeah, a lot going on, Jackie and Fred. Right now we're on Woodbury Glassboro Road. That's Stratford Avenue back there behind me. That's where all the action is. That dump truck is still inside of the home over here. We do know that the driver has been safely removed. Also, the person that was living inside the house is also out of there, both getting medical attention. This started way down the street, about 3 or 4 blocks, as we saw in the video with that truck losing control and eventually slamming into the house over here. Let's go back to that video that you just saw a little while ago. We just got our hands on this. This is from the owner of Zeisloff. That is the trucking company that man worked for, the driver. And as you can see, he loses control, goes through a couple different yards before going into this home. I'm told the drivers worked for the company for about 25 years or so, very experienced, but unfortunately did suffer a medical condition. The owner telling me that he suffered some sort of seizure, and that what led to this accident. Inside the home was another man as well. Thankfully, he's been able to be rescued, taken out of the home safely as well, and he's at the hospital receiving some medical attention. Of course, this shook the entire neighborhood out here. We had a chance to talk to some witnesses. Here's what they told us.
I feel really horrible for the driver, and I feel very sorry for that man because he was elderly and apparently just had surgery and was using a walker, and he's older. I've lived here all my life, so a lot of these seniors are on this road.
They said, "Mommy, the sunroom of that guy's house just fell over," and I saw the house literally was sideways.
Yeah, it's a sight out here, and that's why so many different neighbors have been making their way to Woodbury Glassboro Road and Stratford Avenue. That truck is still inside the house. We're told that the truck had sand in the back of it, and the driver was making his way home, and that's when this accident happened. We'll be out here. It should be a little while longer before they take the truck out of the home. But once again, thankfully, that driver should be okay after having that medical condition, and also the person inside the house looks like they will eventually be okay. For now, we're live in Woodbury Heights. Aaron Baskerville, NBC 10 News.